We're going, man. What's going on, guys? Dials46, and today we're going to take a look at the new offering from Umarex Elite Force. It's the Walther PPS CO2 blowback, which is really cool. Let's get into this thing and check it out. So, of course, you got you know, your usual suspects in here. You got your manual, which is really nice. I got a chance to flip through it. Really helps you out because there are a couple neat features to this gun that you're going to want to read through this manual to check out. And then, of course, it comes with your awesome Umarex Elite Force 30-day warranty on this guy. Really cool. Feet per second's around 300 with .20s on this thing. Let's check it out, the gun itself, the PPS. And don't be fooled, I've got these giant meat claws, but this gun is actually pretty good size for being a compact pistol. It's, in the real steel world, it's Walther's kind of replacement for the PPK, the famous Bond gun. You know, it's one of those concealable, low profile, easy to stash pistols, man. Now it's more similar in line to like the P99 in the design. You guys can see that from the grip right off the bat. It looks very similar. It's pretty much a miniature P99 is what it kind of looks like to me, man. Really cool gun. Now let me break it down and show you guys some of these really cool features on this thing. Kind of why I like it, and then some things that I think could have been different, maybe not. Let's find out. So you got your mag release right here on the trigger guard. Press down on that. Drops your mag. So there it is. First things first, that's what you're going to notice. It is one of these kind of stick mags that go in there, kind of like what we're used to with the old-fashioned green gas non-blowbacks. CO2 is housed in the pistol itself, in the grip of the pistol itself. Holds 14 rounds, you know, can't complain. It does have the nice lockdown motion on it, so when you're loading it, BBs aren't shooting you in the face. 14 rounds in that guy. So let's take a look at where the CO2 goes, right there in the bottom, right? And we're all used to that giant hex key that you're going to need, that big Allen key. Well, the cool feature about this one, and this is why I'm getting back to reading that manual, push up on this, on the back strap there. On the real version, you know, you can get these in different sizes for different size hands. Well, in this one, it comes with a standard size. Push it up, pop it out, and right there, let me zoom in on that, is your hex key. Is that going to focus? There you go. So, really cool. Your hex key's with your gun the whole time, right? So you're never going to lose it, which is a really cool feature, I think. And then you just pop it in the screw there. CO2, you pop right in the back right here. Let me grab one real quick, show you what I'm talking about. When you get that CO2 cartridge, you're going to pop it right in the back, like so. You take your back piece right there with the hex key already built in, screw it on until you hear that hiss like we're all familiar with on these CO2 magazines and CO2 guns. Make sure that cartridge is seated well before you start doing the final adjustments. Wait for the hiss, and you only want to get it hand tight. You don't want to over tighten it. You know, take care of that valve up there. And then you guys see how I did that? You just push that back up in. It's kind of spring loaded and it just sits there. There you go. So the cool thing about it is, you know, everything you need to get a new CO2 cartridge in there quickly is right there. You're not going to have any hassles doing that. So you can get that going real quick. The downside, one of my gripes about this gun is, you know, usually on a CO2 airsoft gun, if the CO2 mag starts messing up, the valves start leaking or whatever, you know, you can either replace the valves or buy a new magazine and your gun's back up and ready to rock and roll. On this guy, with the CO2 being housed inside it, you know, you're going to have a little bit more of an issue when it comes to a leaky valve. You're going to have to break it down. So my suggestion to you guys would be to keep this thing just sloppy wet with silicone, man. Keep it dripping. And you're going to want to make sure that this compartment here where you're putting in your 12-gram CO2 cartridge, the valve down there is especially the biggest one that you're going to get the most leaks from. So make sure you're keeping that very well lubed with real 100% silicone. Don't buy that crap at Walmart or Ace or Lowe's or Home Depot. None of that stuff. 100%. Hey, it worked that time. There you go. So mag in, really cool. We're going to take it to the range, and you're going to be able to see it in an average size hand, so it doesn't look like I'm just like smothering this thing. And we'll check it out, guys.
I tried to throw it back, but someone was holding the door shut. And so I came from the corner and
There it is, man.